wanted to take that opportunity to thank, obviously, Tim and Laisha for all you've done for, well, 10 years or more, depending on how you want to count. Laisha, you've been such an inspiration for Greater MSP for so many years. As a board member, you've helped shape and realize a bold vision for Greater MSP. You've always made sure, obviously, that Target was in the middle of the action. Has to be. And you've been a real champion for our mission of inclusive economic growth. You inspired me every single day and so many others in this room. Laisha, a big thank you for your many contributions to Greater MSP. We will miss you. And Tim, who loves that kind of moments, I'm going to be very long, Tim, so buckle up. It's 72 minutes of great things about you now. It's going to be pretty short. But it's essential to recognize your magic, because we all know we would not be here without you. Everyone who knows you is humbled by the depth and sincerity of your commitment to making this region and this state even stronger. You're the only one, as well, to serve as board chair of Greater MSP, not only once, but twice. I don't know if I'm going to take that as a best practice, but it's a good sign, obviously, that it must be a really cool job to be with all of you, and I believe that wholeheartedly. And yes, I've heard you're not going anywhere, and I'm really happy about that, because well, Peter won't need any help, but I will need some help, for sure, especially at the beginning. And you've been a co-founder of Greater MSP, and you've helped lead its growth to become the national champion that it is today. You helped shape and enable a very exciting and important win. We'll hear about tonight, including the Groundbreak Coalition, MedTech 3.0, and the recent integration of the Itasca project. So from all of us at Greater MSP and beyond, please join me in thanking Tim and Laisha for their leadership. Now, closer to home, why does the work of Greater MSP excite me? Well, Greater MSP has always been very close to the heart of Ecolab. It's about building opportunities in our community by addressing national and global challenges, and we're going to hear a lot tonight about those. Our approach here is to build businesses around these challenges, renewing and strengthening the very core of our story. We're not just talking at Greater MSP, we are in action. We have the courage to say yes to bold opportunities, even when the risks are unknown and the path is unclear. We have an approach that our friend Mayo Clinic CEO, Dr. Gianrico Farrugia, summed it best, I believe. Think big, start small, move fast. We're tackling problems so hard and so big that we are all going to have to be in. This work requires a ton of innovation, collaboration, taking risks, and pushing boundaries. We're working on things that others are not, but they should be. There's something different happening at Greater MSP. It's real, it's significant, it's growing, and each one of you is an integral part of it, whether you're in business, in government, in academia, or just a brilliant citizen. Let me paint a quick picture from a recent experience. I was just on a panel at the World Economic Forum in Davos, where government and business leaders from around the world, India, Saudi Arabia, Morocco, Latin American countries, and business leaders, CEO like me, from around the world convened to discuss how government and business could work better together. And it was a fascinating experience, because during the discussion, it became very clear that there was a significant gap in communication between us two. And that's a real problem. It's an opportunity too. Government feels like business doesn't trust them. And business feels like government doesn't trust them, which is probably at least partly true. My feeling is that it's rooted in the fact that we don't spend enough time together. And here in Minnesota, we've been demonstrating over and over again that we can make a difference when we work together. That's the beauty of this place. But when we started talking on that panel, as we did beautifully so, we all recognized that we've much more in common than not. That we both share a deep purpose in creating value for our people and our communities. This is a huge opportunity that right here in Minnesota we will keep leveraging. Our successful collaboration with the Sustainable Aviation Fuel and Minnesota MedTech 3.0 initiatives is a clear testament to the effectiveness of these public-private sector partnerships and the power and strength we have in this greater MSP organization. As we look forward to the road ahead, it's essential to recognize that the region is set to double down on greater MSP and all the projects that we've started together. This means we'll be attracting more leaders, more investors, more partners to seize the opportunities in front of us right now. If we do so, we'll be transforming this region into a hub for inventing new industries and attracting even more and nurturing even more talent. It took more than a decade of action, of passion and learning to get to where we are today, thanks to the leaders we've seen today already. As we honor the success and growth of greater MSP, I extend my heartfelt appreciation to each one of you who has contributed to our journey, especially to the investors who provide the capital and leadership that powers greater MSP. I also extend a warm welcome to the new investors and partners who have joined our team in the past few months, and there are many. As the chair of the board, I'm only one among many, but you can count on me to press forward with bold ambition and to be here in good, like in less good times. So thank you for being here tonight, and like you, I'm immensely excited what's coming next. Now let's watch this video that underscores all the incredible development and work that's taking place in this remarkable community. Thanks for being here, and let's keep winning together.